Pack, Set, Go. Traveling Podcast presents Travel Star Tuesday. Oh, man, it's right, people. You know what time it is, man. Your favorite time of the week, your best time of the week, the day of the week that you most look forward to. Let's be honest here. I know who you look forward to see the most. I won't say any names, rhymes with Smalls, but you know what it is, people. What happened? Okay. It's the Lifestyle Brothers presents the infamous Pack, Set, Go, but this time you know what the segment is. Travel Star Tuesdays. Now, it cannot be Travel Star Tuesdays unless we have a travel star. And we have a star here, people, a certified star. We have my man here, Mr. Fame Fortune. Throughout the course of times of the Barclays Center, he was the voice in the building, people, who brought the building to life. He shook the building. He shook the building to the point where the bricks started to fall.
Oh, man, I appreciate it.
We appreciate you, my brother. So first off, we're going to bring you with a round of applause. Mr. Goon, you there?
Yeah, but there's a button with a press for the round of applause. But you already know who ain't paid for it.
Yeah, I didn't pay for the button. No need to. I like to do genuine love. I don't need what's called a canned audience. I like a live audience effect. So, Mr. Fame Fortune, ladies and gentlemen.
How y'all feeling? I'm ecstatic to be here. I just wish people could have seen the way we were talking 3 minutes before this countdown started and we started this podcast. So, Goon and Smalls, just so get my 15 seconds out the way, I genuinely love y'all, appreciate y'all. Y'all have been supporters of mine from day one, vibe as brothers from day one. Whenever my last event I host, y'all still gonna be my brothers. God bless y'all, and wherever this takes, if I could be a help and just a big bullhorn to talk about it, I do it. So I'm just glad to be here, man.
We'll be glad to have you, my brother, first and foremost. Any day above ground is a good one. We're still here. We're still standing. We're still talking. So we're blessed and highly favored.
By the way, everybody, Smalls was professional with this because Smalls was in another state of mind before this started. And then at 5, 4, 3, 2, hey, everybody, welcome. You know what day it is. You know, Smalls, I'm like, whoa, Smalls is, all right, you got that. You got that.
Smalls has a degree.
My brother.
He has a degree in this.
The energy that you give. It's the energy that my guests give, that my family gives, that brings it to life each and every week. That's facts on facts, people. But remember now, this is a family show. So the stuff that happened before,
I don't know. It never happened.
The FCC, where they regulated the FCC.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm here with the Lifestyle Brothers. I don't know.
Thank you, my brother. Yes, sir. So before we get into it, though, let the people know where they can find you if you have a social media handle or a website or something where they can locate you at in case I have a question, or maybe they want to use you to host one of their events, because Mr. Fortune hosts many of events year round, and he does a damn good job. Believe me.
Worldwide, too. Worldwide.
I'm just humbled by those accolades. I'm really, really humbled by that. You can find me on Instagram at MC Fame Fortune. It's not Mick Fame Fortune. It's MC Fame Fortune. On Facebook, just type Fame Fortune. You'll see me same avatar picture. And right now that's it. I haven't messed with Clubhouse or none of that. I think that's about to be finished or whatever. But right now, those two. My main email is mcfamefortune@gmail.com for all bookings.
Perfect. And for those who don't know, the MC stands for Master of Ceremony.
Now, a lot of people. What does MC mean? Is that like doctor? Well, in a way, if you want to, but it's no. Or move the crowd. The great Rakim said. You say so.
Correct.
Know your hip hop, y'all. Know your lyrics. Know your hip hop.
Well, we're gonna get straight to it because you are a professional. You're a consummate work professional because I've witnessed you multiple times. So we're gonna get straight into it, right? Because many years ago, I was in a country. Called Mexico, right? And I was at an event.
Boy, I thought it never happened.
I was enjoying myself. No. Listen, brother. I was out of the country, right? I was in Mexico. I was enjoying myself. Good time, music, energy. It was a festive party weekend. And as I'm inside of a party, which was, mind you, was thousands of people.
Thousands? Tens of thousands. Put some respect on that. I like
to downplay things, but regardless of the fact,
I'm about to say that's humility. That's humility.
And the reality was, I said, "Wow, the DJ was fire," but there was a voice on the mic, and it was a guy on the mic, and like the energy was controlled by this person on the mic. And when I looked up, I said, "Damn, okay, it's somebody black," and it sounded from the States. And the next thing you know, I'm hearing the shout outs to the boroughs in New York, and I'm hearing the shout outs to the different states. And I will admit, I said, "Wow, you tore the building up." And I said, "Wow, I've never seen somebody control and command the mic like you did," and I was very impressed. And I said, "Wow, if you've done that in another country, I can imagine what you do back in the States."
And that was at one of the biggest clubs in
Was that
in
one
Mexico.
of the first time, honestly, you heard me, Smalls? That's crazy. It wasn't even here.
Yeah, at the city.
Ooh,
at the city in
okay.
Mexico.
All right. So
Yeah.
it's funny because it's a shotgun situation of how I even came to be a part of that event, Cancun Jump Off, obviously, in which I'm very grateful to be associated with. Like I said, it was a shotgun situation. I don't know if we have the time to go into how I got there. I think Goon might know some of the story. But
I know nothing. No hablo español or inglés.
But
Again, come on, let's do it. Let's talk about it.
It was a shotgun situation. First of all, at the time, see, it's going to involve we got to have another. If we have a not a seminar. What's the word? Not dossier. What's the word when you have a whole, like a mini series on Cancun Jump Off? Then we can talk about that. Somebody may need to do that. That might make some money. I don't know, because it's going on 20 years. But you said something earlier when we was talking about humility. My nickname handle is the best damn host. Period. I'm only the best because I work with the best, and I'm very quick to keep in mind that as great as I have been told that I could be, as great as I've been told that I am and going to be and everything like that, I should never be better than the DJ. So I've been fortunate to be alongside some of honestly, the world's greatest DJs in my time. So they, by them allowing me to work next to them, maybe not getting too much into their ego. Some of them, maybe they did, and a lot of them didn't, thank God. But that allowed me to do my thing and make their presentation look better than being at some of the best events ever. Make that look better, and that's the only reason why I'm even able to be here and still continue to flourish.
So it's like a 1-2 punch. It's a 1-2 punch.
Yeah, well said. But now, outside of Mexico, right? Have you gone to other countries to host or basically create a vibe?
I have been. So I've done some traveling. I finally went to London 3 years ago. I went out there, ironically, with Young Chow, and we was at a very mainstay spot called Shaka Zulu, which I would love to go back there. Shaka Zulu reminds me of old Mars 2112. When I went down there, I'm at Mars again. It looked just like Mars. It had more of an African tone as opposed to Mars with the Mars tone. And I've been just about everywhere in the Caribbean. I've been to Canada only one time. I'm trying to get back to Canada because the vibe in Toronto is definitely, it's palpable. Like, you can definitely do that. And like I said, everywhere in the Caribbean, Jamaica.
Was that for Carabana?
I actually just went up there just for one event with Shogun, my man DJ Shogun. He went up there, and Shogun is a great DJ from also from the great borough of Queens. He's in Charlotte, North Carolina now, and so I went up there with him. I've been to Jamaica, Costa Rica, St. Martin, someplace the Bahamas. Wow. Not too many spots in the Caribbean I have not touched yet, but definitely been a couple of. I got some stamps in the passport, definitely.
No, so okay, so now you talking that stamp talk. Yes, that's my type of language. So I mean, you got your passport out. I mean, that's like a shot fired. So some people call them countries. I call them bullets. So how many bullets you got in your clip? How many countries have Mr. Fame Fortune visited? How many roughly? No exact number. How many countries?
I haven't
roughly
hit 15 yet. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm like between 10 and 15. Okay,
so you had a 10 clip. That's a lot of shots, though.
That'd be great. Somebody must think I'm good at what I do.
They must think you're great at what you do, brother. 1 or 2 times could be a fluke. 3 or more.
My man. I like that. Okay, so, all right.
That's amazing. So now when
you got bars,
I mean, no, it's not bars. A man once told me many years ago, when you speak from the heart, it comes out true. So it's simple and plain, you know. I don't like to stroke people's ego. I just deal with the facts on facts.
Like, Goons, Smalls is on it right now. So he's on it. It's a real.
No. I'm just dealing with the reality, my brother.
But I was looking at Goon's face.
No, because his bandana's too tight. When his bandana's too tight, it's a different type of guy. You know what I mean?
Plus, y'all have no idea.
Yes, sir.
And maybe y'all do. The comedy that these two brothers, it's come from the heart because they're brothers.
It ain't no comedy. He be rambling.
I'm confused.
I'm confused.
I'm just dealing with the reality here.
He just be rambling on about nothing.
But so when when you travel abroad to these countries, does it take you a lot of preparation? Or are you just able to say pick up and go? Somebody calls you tomorrow, you don't need no preparation, or do you need like a little bit?
Depending on the event. So if it's a multiple day event, like right now this year, thank God I have a few. I was supposed to go to Dubai. We will fix that. I Am Legacy, and I hope he sees this and we will fix that for next year. And you're going to make it up for my birthday for St. Martin. I got St. Martin, Columbus Day weekend. And also have not Costa Rica. No, I'm sorry, Costa Rica. Yeah, going back to Costa Rica in July. When it's multiple day events, and when I mean multiple days, in excess of 4, traveling and packing is a little bit more because I gotta have full outfits from head to toe, sneakers and everything like that. And sneakers and shoes is obviously the hardest thing because it's a pair. I got size 13 foot, so I ain't got no little shoes in the back. So it depends. Like like Cancun, I'm taking maybe about 5 pairs of sneakers. Probably, because I got to have the looks for all the events. Okay. So now, if it's something maybe just flying in and out, now I could just put tote and carry, and then I could just go. So it depends on the length of the event and how many events or how many appearances that I have to do.
I have a question.
Okay.
So you usually travel for work or you work for travel, and I get that part. Is there a time when you're working and doing these multiple events, kind of like Cancun, where you're there for 5 or 6 days? Do you have time for yourself to go on tours like jet skiing, 4-wheeling? Like, how do you find time to enjoy the country and still work?
That goes back to the.
Is there a balance?
That goes back to the schedule. Obviously, Cancun Jump Off is at a core for all 3 of us, and we all know how hard. And, a lot of people don't know. Let me not say we all know. We all know how hard we work. The John Q public. And JQ public, they don't know how and they shouldn't because they paid their money. They don't need to know all of that. But just like, well, if I paid for these bottles, I paid for these tables, I paid for these events, I paid to hear these DJs make me turn up. They better do their job. So then we have to work. I have found through trial and error, thank God, and learning from those errors that it's best to do a tour and stuff like that. Wait till the end. Do your work first. And I'll let in a secret right now. I always spend one more day in Cancun for 2 reasons. Number one, I done worked hard, I'm tired. And number 2, I might want to do something. And it's not good to do in the midst of your work. You got to look at these trips as business trips, like you said. And, even at a 9-to-5 business trip, they're not going to another city in a suit on and trying to see the sights. No, they're going to another office building, going to their meetings, and then they're going to go, work and prepare for their next meeting until they go home. Or when they you got to do your work first. Bottom line, you have to do your work first. Look at these trips. And yeah, we're going to nice locations and nice destinations. It's not like typical work situations as a regular person, but work is still work. You get work first, work hard, play harder.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
and then
sir.
when you're there, then you enjoy it, then you release. So so in the midst of it, no. And I tried that, and it almost got me messed up. I'll tell you a quick story. I did a cruise with Delaware. I finally did did their cruise a couple of years ago. And the first day I was with some friends of ours from the Bay Area, and let's just say they were celebrating the first day of the cruise. I was celebrating with them.
They were very festive.
Yeah. I celebrated a little bit too much. It was me, I'm going to say these names, DJ Boogie and Marcus Banks, great comedian on the come up, great dude. We had such a ball. I missed the entire first day.
Whoa. When you say missed, it
was like opening night. So it wasn't like, thankfully it wasn't a theme event, or it was kind of like the equivalent of the early bird event that we have on Wednesday in Cancun, not Thursday, where everybody's checking in. If you happen to be there early.
Is it like
kind of like a meet and greet? That's all. That meet and greet. So nothing too serious. I didn't have to go into full mode, sweat and change clothes, nothing like that. But still, it was an event. Hey, everybody, welcome to Delaware Travel. I missed the whole thing. And mind you, our booking, we didn't have staterooms. I'll be done in like 10 seconds. We didn't have staterooms that had windows because we had to give that to the people. So the only thing that made me know that it was the next day because we had Miami television on. I'm seeing the morning shows. I'm like, it's not the morning. I had my stuff laid out, took a shower. So I went out to have breakfast. I saw Del. I thought he was going to kick me off the boat at the next port. And he's like, Fame, don't worry about it, but you can't miss nothing else. And I was straight shotter for the rest of that trip. So you got to pace yourself. This is what I tell you. You got to pace yourself, do your work. There will be time once you've done your work to enjoy yourself and your surroundings.
Okay. That's
now,
dope.
Smalls, sorry
Yes,
to cut
sir.
you off, Smalls. This is a good question to ask because people don't know what it takes to get into work mode. The mindset, the attitude, the preparation you have to do. Like, I know what I take to get into goon mode or whatever mode I'm in. But for you, Fame, where you have to control crowds of people from 100 people to 10,000 people, I seen you do it. Like, do you have a special ritual that you do? Do you do a certain type of set that gets you hyped to make the people hype? Or you just wake up and you be like, I'm ready to go?
Awesome question. I hope my answer is just as awesome. I've always tried to look at this as, that's my timer, by the way. It wasn't a phone, that was a timer. I've always tried to look at this, and let's take it back to Eugene's, which really was the event and the club that really propelled me. I try to look at this, and if you look at it, that was a 3-year run. Every Friday, it was almost a home run every Friday. And we had a lot of regulars.
That's a
Yes,
New York
sir.
City club.
Yeah.
That's a New York City club that's closed down for people that don't know. It's a New York City club.
Yeah, Eugene. They don't
Legendary, y'all, from 2008
We have
to
listeners.
2011.
We have listeners worldwide.
2008 to 2011.
We have listeners worldwide.
I'm sorry. Yes, it was in New York City, a legendary spot. I apologize to everybody in UK who's 4 hours at Trust. And I do that with my prayer. I should have known that. I'm so sorry, y'all. How's everybody feeling? I try to, my mental approach, if there is one, is that every week or every night tells a different story. People did not come out today for the same reason that they came out yesterday or last week or whatever. Even now with the brunches, right now brunches are a thing. They're keeping me solvent, thank you God. But you're not coming to the brunch for the same reason. So that's my first approach. Then when I get there, I kind of like survey and see what's happening. And because I want to believe I'm versatile enough that maybe I'm not going to be jumping on tables and on top of speakers. Maybe I'll just be cool. Or maybe I won't run through a sweat and change clothes, or maybe I'll, talk to people or whatever. And I look at it, and I almost got shot up for this. I look at it like me hosting is having a conversation to encourage people to enjoy themselves at whatever level they're at. And that's a little complex, but that's why sometimes I've even had to catch myself and been chastised. Okay, Fame, you're talking too much. You know what? You're right. But I never do it to waste time or waste that ear space that you're hearing another voice. So my approach is, my first is like, okay, this is going to be different. And then hopefully, maybe what's going on in the world and obviously things like that have taken place. But I just want to, I never want to insult the crowd. Oh, y'all just coming to, all right, you might be, but could be something else going on. Now, I'm not trying to be psychobabble and try to analyze you, but all right, well, maybe you had a bad week and this is the best part of your week. Or maybe you haven't seen somebody. Hey, I'm just glad to see. There's different reasons why people go out. So that's been, and then honestly, I'm naturally, I'm going to keep it 1,000 with y'all. I don't need to do not one drug. I don't need to drink one drink. You can catch me right now. All I've had is water this morning and oatmeal, and I'm still ready to go. So.
Yes, sir. Now, speaking of go, I got a quick question. Quick 2 questions, right? You can hit me with a 1-2 punch. If you can go to any country in the world in a 30-minute notice, where would it be? And where have you been so far, which is your favorite destination, your favorite country you've gone to? This is
okay.
1-2 punch.
I answered the second question first. I answered the second
paid.
question first. London and the UK amazed me. I did not think London was going to have such a vibe like New York in almost every level, geographically speaking, urban, the people, even the food. I can handle the food. All of that just reminded me of New York more than any other city here. And I've been at pretty much every top 10 city here in this country. And my favorite country so far, I guess it would be UK. No, I'm sorry. You said where would I want to go?
Shout out.
Quick, fast?
Well, no, you said London, UK, dope. Now, right now, Mr. Fortune, pack your bags, grab your passport, Anywhere in the world you want to go to. Go.
I want to say South Africa because I would like to see Africa at least one time. But really, and because I'm not sure of a lot of geopolitical situations going on in Africa right now, but it would be nice for my feet to stand in Africa. In some countries. So maybe not South Africa, maybe, I don't know, Nigeria's a little iffy right now. Maybe Zimbabwe. I would like to go somewhere in Africa and maybe not host, just enjoy it for 2 or 3 days and then, go back. So I would like to touch Africa before it's all said and done.
Well, we're going to speak that into existence, my brother, because I don't believe in coulda, shoulda. I believe in do it. So,
now, if I can go host a party, I think that would be crazy. I'm sure I could vibe with somebody here.
That'd be amazing. That'd be amazing.
I think so.
You know what would be dope is maybe we'll plan something with someone down the line. We do a trip somewhere and you just freestyle it. Just to say, hey, you know what? Can I get on the mic for 2 minutes, And they might be like, yo, go ahead, sir. Go ahead, my brother. Because I realize a lot of times when we travel abroad, being that we're from the States, quote unquote, that's what they call us to other countries. We're from the States, the U.S. And they're amazed sometimes. They want to see what we know. What do we do? Just to emulate. Like, wow, this is what you guys do in the States? Because we're deemed to be ahead of the curve. We create the trends. So we're going to plan something out one day. We're going to go to a random country and we can go to the local pub, the local hangout spot. Hey, can my man say something? He does a little bit thing with the mic and, Now,
what's interesting? I actually said Africa ahead of Dubai or something like that. Like I said, I'm going to be Aggie this week because I was supposed to go to Dubai on Thursday and I'm not going. But, another opportunity will present itself. But I actually, I don't know if y'all remember one of the DJs now 2 years ago from Cancun. He actually lives in Scotty B. He actually lives in Dubai, and he DJs, and I still keep in touch with him or whatever. So and he actually got a record out with some artists over there. And I was like, I would, I really think I could kill over there if I got an opportunity to.
Well, the opportunity is going to present itself, my brother, because I always say good things happen to good people, and you, my brother, that speaks true to who you are. You know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, the pilot, I see the light is on, prepare for landing, people. So you know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? The sad part of the day. You know what I mean? So before we go, Mr. Fortune, I was watching the Wiz earlier, so people know the Wiz, the Tin Man.
Not the Wizard of Oz, the Wiz.
I love the Wiz.
That's right.
Thousands of times.
Yeah, I got to the Wiz. Can't you feel a brand new day and all that? So, that's right. You can't win. That's right. Know your music. There you go. Sir.
That's it. You're damn right. But so where once again can they find you in case they have a question, or they may want to say, you know what, I want to use this guy to host my event.
Listen,
event, shake the building.
Event sports. I already got the Brooklyn Nets background. Now I can say this: I'm still the only MC or host whose feet have actually touched an NBA court during actual game situations. And so I appreciate the Brooklyn Nets for that. And I do weddings. I'm actually hosting 2 wedding receptions on the same day coming up this week. So I host wedding receptions. I can suit and tie it up. I also have a prayer that I do on my Instagram live. It's not about religion. It's about relationship. And I do that every Saturday at 1 o'clock Eastern time, 12 noon Central time, 10 a.m. West Coast time, 6 p.m. London time. For everybody worldwide. And my Instagram once again is MC Fame Fortune, all those letters together, MC Fame Fortune. On Facebook it's Fame Fortune, and my email is mcfamefortune@gmail.com.
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, we gotta prepare for landing, people. In case you're curious to know where you can find us at, it's the Lifestyle Brothers. The Lifestyle Brothers. It's very simple. Across all social media platforms, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. What else, Mr. Goon?
Facebook.
There you go.
Next time we're going to take a train. We should do this on the train. We didn't talk about that. I like trains, too. And I know that's not international, but we got to get on some trains, too.
We will do that in the future. I appreciate that suggestion. And most importantly, people, www.the Lifestyle.
Wait. Before we go, I love your sound effects that you do naturally without no beat machine, without no MPC 2000 and everything. But
that's the only sound effect we need for the day.
Wait, that's but it. I also do a sound. I also do a sound too.
We're good. No, we're good. We're good, my brother.
I have a sound that I do that I created.
No, did you hear my sound?
Yo, that was pretty good.
That means prepare for landing.
Good. Watch it go.
So
no, I have my own
people,
sound.
No, ladies and gentlemen, my travel family, yeah. Bing, boom. Did you hear it the first time? Yeah, unfortunately, we have to prepare for landing, people. So there will be no birds flying today. Fame Fortune, we appreciate you for coming out, man. Love with us. Day. Love you, my brother.
All day. God bless y'all.
Believe that.
Thank you for your support. It keeps us motivated to keep doing what we do. To find out more about us, you can catch us at www.thelifestylebrothers.com. On Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter, you can find us at the same name, The Lifestyle Brothers. And if you want to find some dope cinematic shots, bloopers, travel reels, be sure to subscribe our YouTube channel, The Lifestyle Brothers. Once again, on behalf of Goon and myself, we thank you.